Welcome to Larp Academia, and I know that you've been wondering about what your look the part ability is. What makes it so good? Why is it a look the part ability, and why have you not gotten it yet? It's gotten all the way to level 4, so it must be good, and it is. It's so good that most warriors actually forget it exists. You've gained all these wonderful abilities, all these defensive abilities, some repair armor, some are a reason why you'd play warrior without armor and just say screw it to another class that actually has a better kit. You've even gained an ability to make you just come back to life, or just, stay there because I need a break. You're now probably thinking that, man, I wish I had an ability that could affect other people. And at level 4, they've got you covered. This is your look the part ability. Now, it is called insult. You don't go, oh, poshy person, you're so fray, or whatever insult you think of. You would say the incant, I command thy attention to Ra 3 times, and then they can only attack or cast magic at you. Now, before getting into that, there are a few things you need to know about insult. In order to cast it at a target, you would need to either say their name, which they respond to, or point, say their class, and give a descriptor. So for example, Joe, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra. Or warrior in blue, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra. So if you know their name, it is easier and quicker, but that's kind of what it's meant to be. Now, you probably have noted that I said cast this entire time. And that's right, it is your only magical ability. It is luckily ambulance, so you could tuck your weapon in and then say, Josh, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra, while moving, but you do need a free hand. This is why some warriors kind of forget about insult. They think, oh man, I have to actually, not be fighting? What is this? I don't understand. I mean, it's not extraordinary. Why would I use it? And insult is extremely useful. If you see an assassin going to flank your healers, you could say, Assassin in black, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra, I commend the attention to Ra. Now, admittedly, assassin in black may not be very descriptive because most assassins are in black, but if there is only one assassin on the enemy team, hey, that works. So you command their attention, and they can now only attack or cast magic at you. They can't affect your allies unless your allies are stupid enough to go and attack that person. Now, note how I said attack instead of engage. I can go up to a person and be like, huh? I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna hit you. But the person insulted can't do anything if I'm not the person who insulted them. If, however, I'm not the person who insulted them and I actually attack them, they can block it and then just kill me because I have attacked them. This also works if I cast magic at the person or throw something at them, then they're now able to attack me and engage me properly. It only affects that one person, so it doesn't completely break the insult, but you have to rely on your teammates not to be stupid. Now, aptly enough, this ability makes that person attack you, and you're pretty much a tank, so it works out pretty well. Now, something else that really good warriors have learned is that it makes them only be able to attack and cast spells at you. So, who likes to cast spells? Obviously, the healers. I mean, why would you insult a wizard? Wizards are, you've probably found out by now, your natural counter. They don't care about your armor. They're going through it with their spell balls, stupid spell balls, or their verbals, and just being cheap because of it. But they're your one weakness while you murder everyone else. So you probably don't want to insult the person who counters you. Instead, you could insult the supporting group. You could insult that healer who's healing someone. The healer could be almost at the end of their spell, since it's a long, long spell, it's a paragraph. And they're almost finishing, and you finish your insult on them, and they can't finish that heal spell because they now can only use spells against you. And in fact, they can't even release themselves from the ongoing effect because they can, again, only use spells on you. So now you've nullified their healer for about 30 seconds or until they end up asking for help, which makes them have to get someone else out of the fight. They're out of the fight, and you effectively taken out either one person for 30 seconds or two people for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and then you guys can just crush their lines. And if you get this as your Look the Part ability, you have it twice per life, which is ridiculous. Imagine doing this to two different healers on the front lines so that they can't release each other. They both try to find someone else, and then they pull 4 people out. I mean, it just stacks more and more. It's a very good ability if done right, and it can change the tide of the game or an engagement. Now, most warriors don't use this ability, again, because it's magic, but if you can get around that, if you can understand the usefulness of insult, if you can be that guy, then everyone will start to notice you and just, it's that warrior. Because you're actually using your abilities well. And that's what we're hoping to teach you here at Larp Academia, how to use your abilities well and how to understand the mechanics of the game properly. Now, if you want to hear more about how to use your abilities properly and to the maximum effect, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding that notification bell. And if you want to learn more about Warrior or any of the other Amtgard classes, you can look at our website, which will be down in the description below, and have a special Warrior article just for you. Until next time, keep LARPing and tell me what you think of insult. Did you think it was underpowered? Did you not use it until now? Have I swayed your mind? I would love to hear a little bit more about what you think of this ability.